another bitter, cold Sunday morning here in Dublin, but a beautiful morning just the same. I'm at the Pro Cathedral, as usual. We'll bring to the attention of the congregation of a few matters. This is a week where the Irish government again threw 20 million at the homeless problem in Ireland, and again Dermot Martin was in the front line of having his hand out to get some of this money. This is in the same week that a couple of 100 million was found in the Vatican Bank. A couple of 100 million they didn't even know they had. Why was Dermot Martin in Rome with his hand out looking for some of this money, instead of putting his hand out again to the Irish state and the taxpayers for money? The Roman Catholic Church in Ireland have been in charge of the large majority of the hostels in this country and have done nothing for the homeless people. The situation is as bad, if not worse, than it was 20 years ago. The Roman Catholic Church is making a fortune out of this, and at the same time their staff in this cathedral is removing homeless people from outside this cathedral Sunday morning. We can see here again, these are the types of cars that Dermot Martin wants outside his cathedral. This is the kind of congregation he wants, and this is why the homeless people are being moved from here. This car here belongs to a gentleman who felt that he had the right to come along here and kick my placards when I was protesting outside here. In a week where a homeless man, Jonathan Corrie, died, we've seen Dermot Martin coming out and saying that Irish society must do more. 20 million was handed out by the Irish state again. The Roman Catholic Church here have been doing well on homelessness over the years and they've done nothing. Dermot Martin should be over in Rome where they found a couple of 100 million and put his hand out over there. Dermot Martin blames Irish society for everything. Irish society is not responsible for the 800 mass graves. Irish society is not responsible for the locking up of innocent mothers and the stealing of their children by the Roman Catholic Church, the biggest child trafficking organisation in the world. Dermot Martin claims now that he's helping the homeless in Ireland. Sunday mornings here, there's no problem seeing Dermot Martin's staff come out here and move the homeless people. Dermot Martin has his hand out now, 20 million handed out by the state. How much of that went to the Roman Catholic Church? Go around the hostels here in Ireland for the last 20 years and see what the Roman Catholic Church is doing for the homeless people. Magdalene laundries, residential schools in Ireland were purposely built. They were purpose built. Why isn't Dermot Martin and the Roman Catholic Church putting up buildings for the homeless in Ireland? They had no problem putting up Magdalene laundries. They had no problem putting up residential schools. Why can't they build for the homeless? They have plenty of money. A couple of 100 million was found in the Vatican 2 weeks ago. Why isn't Dermot Martin over in Rome putting his hand out for some of that instead of asking the people here to help the homeless, when his own staff is coming out here and moving the homeless people who come along here on a Sunday morning looking for help? Dermot Martin's a hypocrite. Dermot Martin hides behind solicitors. He tries to claim that he's different from his predecessors. He's no different. He's still using solicitors and the law in Ireland to try and silence people like me. That's no different than any of the rest that was here before him. Solicitors' letters. How much did that cost? How much did those 2 letters cost? He has these solicitors, Mason, Hayes and Curran, on a retainer. How much is that costing to silence people? How different is Dermot Martin? He's no different. Dermot Martin's a hypocrite. Dermot Martin will not address the issues of the mass graves in Ireland, nor will he address the fact that there's 900 bodies stored underneath this cathedral and a crypt and leather caskets. Why everyone else? Why is the children in Ireland dumped in graves and his own special people are kept underneath this cathedral and lead coffins stacked so high that they're tipping over and bursting open? Why are they so special? I thought we were all equal in the eyes of God. Why is there 900 people in lead caskets down there? And why are children, innocent children, dumped in mass graves and sewers in Ireland? Father Damien O'Reilly has no bother sending his staff out here to remove the homeless people, to make way for the BMW and the Mercedes Brigade. The same people that have no problem kicking my placards when they were here when I'm protesting. Diarmuid Martin claims to be helping the homeless. Diarmuid Martin's a hypocrite. Diarmuid Martin sends his staff out here to remove the homeless people who are getting help from the congregation, the good people that come in here and that want to give a few bob to people who are hanging around here who have no homes to go to. The hypocrites of the Roman Catholic Church in Ireland. They're Fiachra Morrisson, the man that comes out here and moves the homeless from outside, standing there with his fancy robe on him. These are the people. And the same week the 20 million was handed over. 20 million was handed over by the state. Diarmuid Martin had his hand out. A couple of 100 million was found in the Vatican. Why isn't Diarmuid Martin over there? And why isn't he got his hand out? Father Scully House built, 200 million given to the Catholic Housing Aid Society. The Catholic Housing Aid Society isn't even Catholic. Diarmuid Martin will do nothing. He claims to be a champion of the people. He says he understands the anger. He says he understands the hurt and the pain. If he does, why is he sending me a solicitor's letter? Why has Diarmuid Martin sent me a solicitor's letter? Why has he used lies to try and silence people if he claims to understand the anger, the hurt and the pain that this Roman Catholic Church has caused in Ireland? 800 bodies of innocent children buried. 800. 900 bodies stored under the Pro Cathedral of their hand-chosen rich people, their benefactors. Purpose-built Magdalen laundries, purpose-built residential schools. Why isn't there purpose buildings here by the Roman Catholic Church for the homeless people? Prison camps, mother and baby prison camps in Ireland. Built, purpose-built. They claim they have no control over it. 20 million handed out by the state. Diarmuid Martin has his hand out. Diarmuid Martin claims to be different, and yet he can afford these solicitors to try and silence people that speak the truth. He says he understands the pain, the hurt and the anger. If he does, why is he sending solicitors' letters to try and silence people who have the right to speak out about what they've done to the children in this country, to the unmarried mothers of this country? Diarmuid Martin can't even come out here and defend himself. He hides behind solicitors, hides behind congregation members, hides behind judges, hides behind courts, hides behind An Garda Siochana. The days of the Roman Catholic hiding behind the law, Catholic Church, are over. The days are over.
The Archbishop has just announced that they're opening a hostel for the homeless.
Yes, and?
The diocese is,
yes,
oh, really? How much are they going to get every week off the residents?
The residents are paying for these places.
The residents themselves pay for it.
They have to pay.
No, he
don't swear it. Don't swear at me. Man out of mass swearing. Look, tells me to shut my fucking mouth, and he's just out of mass. The hypocrites of the Roman Catholic Church. Straight out of mass and tells me to shut my fucking mouth. On video.
Yeah.
On video.
Yeah. Look, Mason, Hayes and current solicitors, retainers, the best solicitors in Ireland, 2 letters to silence me. Hiding behind solicitors, hiding behind judges, hiding behind An Garda Siochana. When children were running away from the Magdalen laundries and the residential schools, they were being returned by An Garda Siochana to be tortured and raped in these purpose-built buildings. The nuns didn't build these. The Roman Catholic hierarchy in Ireland are blaming the nuns. The nuns didn't build these buildings. The nuns had no money to build them. They were built with Vatican money. They were built by your donations. Your donations are paying for these solicitors' letters. These solicitors' letters are being paid for by you. Mason, Hayes and Curran. Hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin, hired by the Archdiocese of Cloyne, hired On your money. You're paying for solicitors for these people to hide behind.
Straight down. They're looking.
High Park Magdalen Laundry, 155 bodies found. No death certificates. Buried like dogs.
Thank you.